Nice Ash.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing.
Such a shame if something were to happen to it.
Hey, are you even listening? KritzKast. The TF2 podcast. With these jerks.
Hello everybody, welcome to KritzKast, the Team Fortress 2 podcast. My name is Aggro, I have a beer here, it's called Life and Death, and I shall be taking my life into my deathly hands to be drinking it with you this evening. There is someone special with us, but there's also Kronos. Say hello, Kronos.
Hello, Kronos.
And the special person that's here is called Nice Ash.
Hello.
Nice Ash.
Nice Ash. Nice Ash, you got there? Right. We will get delved deep until we figure out what's going to go on this week. And to tell us what's going to be happening in this week's podcast, I'll hand it over to you, Nice Ash.
Right, this week there is many things. We have Steam Awards. I'm really bad at this.
You did not inform him of this ahead of time, did you?
I have
No,
it
it's great. I love doing this.
It's good. I have it here. You've thrown me in the deep end. I love it. It's like LAN all over again. Right. We have Dreamboat and his troubles getting to LAN, and I believe there's some good news on that one. Possibly there's a LAN going on in LA, which everybody knows. We have some massive Steam update.
Yay!
DreamHack Winter.
Woo!
YouTube stuff.
Yay! Okay, one thing you missed off there was the Steam Awards, which is super important. But all of that pales into
So you're getting only a C.
Pales into insignificance compared to N. N is for Nice Ash, and you, sir, are the nicest Ash I've ever met. Apart from the other guy that I knew in junior school. But nobody knows him. Of all the people who are here today with us right now.
And are still alive.
And are still alive. I don't know what happened to that guy. And are still alive. You are the nicest Ash I've ever met. So first of all, thank you very much for being nice.
Thank you.
I'm just pointing out the fact that your name is actually Nice Ash. I mean, your name's Ash,
yeah.
but everyone calls you... Okay, first of all, who are you? And why do people call you Nice Ash?
Please explain why you're on the show right now.
Yes, it's a long story. How long have we got?
We have loads of time. Go for it.
Awesome.
From the beginning,
right.
Let's start when you were
From
5.
the beginning. Start when I was 5. Oh, no, I can't do that. Right. Basically, long story short, the Hugs event, which is hosted by my good friend Loris, he basically was doing donations to charity, and I donated a load of money, and he started calling me Nice Ash. So I was like, that's pretty cool. It's going to stick with it. It's pretty basic, really, but there you go.
Oh, wait, no, you were lying when you said it was a long story. Okay. Right.
I was.
Why are you important to Team Fortress 2?
I am doing the production for Essentials TF.
Right.
We've just covered DreamHack. Pretty awesome. We've actually got a lot of things planned going forward to further Team Fortress, get more people playing comp. That's the main goal.
Right.
Because, Overwatch. But, basically.
You get banned for mentioning that other game here.
Yeah, well, anyway. That's what I'm trying to do. So basically, we want
to ban us? He's a sleeper agent, I think.
I am. See, the whole nice thing, that's just a facade.
It's just gone out the window right now.
It's a facade.
Wait, that answers that other question we have on the list of if there's an evil Ash.
Yes, is there an evil Ash?
2 in 1. But the plan is because Overwatch is doing relatively well.
Yeah.
We want to, because TF2's got so much better gameplay, it's got a better spectating experience.
Obviously. We
want to get more people playing TF2 competitively, grow the scene, get it bigger, and that's basically what Wolf Machina and myself are trying to do. We've got a lot of people on side that have said they want to help and they're on board with this. I would list people out, but we'll be here for hours.
Right, you mentioned
we got
Wolf
time. Aggro's editing.
Yeah, I was going to say. Well, thank you for that. No, you mentioned Wolf. Wolf was going to be on the show with us this evening, but he's now ill. He's got land death or something of that nature. Hopefully, we'll get a chance to get hold of him at some stage and bring him, kicking and screaming onto KritzKast. We've been at him for years to get on, so it will happen eventually, Wolf. Just not this time. All right. So between you and Wolf Machina, you're basically running Essentials.tf, which we have seen the name of all over the place. It's been one of the producers or one of the adverts that people have seen in competitive Team Fortress 2 for donkey's years now. A good 2, maybe 3 years.
At least, yeah. I mean, I've only been involved for the past year and a half, actually. But Wolf's been doing it for 3 years at least. He's spent God knows how much money trying to get this. Trying to get it working.
Right. If I go onto the Essentials.tf website now, which is Essentials.tf.
You'll have a holding page, good sir.
Yeah, it's basically a holding page. Now, I know that this page has changed a number of times. I don't want to interview you about Essentials because I know, I want to save something for when Wolf comes in. But can you give us, some sort of an idea of when the holding page is not going to be a holding page anymore and it's going to be, regular updates and awesome things?
We are hoping for end of January.
Wow.
That's the goal.
So wait. I'm familiar with Valve. End of January, which year?
That I cannot comment on.
Oh, yes.
Last year, so we'll never get to it.
We're syncing up the site launch with Half-Life 3.
So, okay.
Yes. Yeah, it's never going to come out.
Got it. Thanks for the clarity.
I'm due to die in about 40 or so years. Can we please get it out before then, please? Please.
No, in all seriousness, we're hoping end of January 2017.
Right.
And that's for the basic website, and then we've got a lot of treats planned for people.
Nice. A lot of Easter eggs, a lot of exciting things coming on the horizon.
Definitely.
Any sort of crossover work with Markiplier or no? Okay, never mind. All right. So that is awesome. And what exactly is it that you do for Essentials.tf? Are you the money man? Are you the guy that arranges meetups with strangers? Or
I thought you were going to say meat for a second.
Meat? Do you arrange meat?
I'm the meat man.
Meat man. Nice, Ash. Meat man.
I do a couple of different things really. I've got quite a lot of experience in business, so I tend to take care of a lot of the business side of things.
You're a businessman.
In addition to that, it's a lot of sort of production stuff, technical setup, audio equipment, the cameras. Obviously, I can't do it all by myself. There's a couple of guys that are so helpful, it's ridiculous. Vitohoof being one of them, and John from Blackout. So yeah, they've really helped. But the three of us together really sort of take care of the production. I don't want to say I'm the production guy because I'm not really, but it's a team effort.
Nice. I'm going to use that word a lot this week. Nice. Right, Ash, thank you very much for doing the introduction, for getting Essentials to a place closer towards it being launched. Oh, that's so hard work. Right, there is stuff that we need to talk about this week. There is the Steam Awards. Now, this is something that we potentially or probably should have discussed, when you could have voted for stuff. But we forgot to last week. I had a couple of amazing guys on there, Grizzly and UAK Crash. I just want to say Crash, but UAK Crash, it feels good saying the whole letter thing. Anyway, the two of those guys completely forgot to mention it. So Steam Awards was a thing. I know that there's a link to Polygon up in our show notes at the moment. If you try and go to the actual Steam Awards page, it doesn't exist anymore. It just bounces you back onto Steam site. So the cool thing with this, Steam seemed to be doing, or Valve seemed to be doing, their own set of awards. And rather than have the categories be best game or best new coming game or best games graphics, which is all incredibly kind of locked down in a way, they've turned the whole thing on its head, said basically everything within the categories that we're listing here is up to you guys to vote on, and people have voted on them. And I'm kind of hoping the reason why this is all in this anyway, while we're even talking about this, is that the first one I think was the longest standing or the award for the game that you've enjoyed the most or come back to, which is really weird because I always think Team Fortress 2 as being the come back to game. Like you go off and you play your thing and then you come back to Team Fortress 2. So I'm kind of hoping that Team Fortress 2 has walked away with the best come back to game.
That would be nice if they could.
It would be very disappointing if it hasn't, because it's been a staple in my library for years.
And there is one like award, best use of a farm animal. I kind of like. I almost wanted to try and squeeze Team Fortress 2 into every category, but genuinely, I couldn't think of a farm animal that was being utilized in Team Fortress 2 apart from the cows. But they're not
Which
real.
Aren't cows. They're just
cardboard cutouts
made
of
to
cows.
resemble cows.
So, yeah, that would be interesting. And it would also be quite weird if, like, the Steam Awards came out and Valve awarded Team Fortress 2 first place for absolutely every category. There's even a category at the end where you could name your own award. And I think a lot of the guys over at the No Man's Sky forum decided to name the most in need of an update. That was just before No Man's Sky got an update. So, yeah. Right. So, that's a thing. The best part of this is that possibly by the time that you listen to this podcast when it's released on the YouTubes or any other RSS feed, where you might be getting it up from in the future time, is that they have said that the actual Steam Awards themselves will be in December. So that's something to look forward to. Right. That nonsense out of the way. We've actually categorized these. I don't know whether you guys can see the show notes at the moment. Apologies for those who can't, who are like listening to this in audio only, but we've actually got A is for Steam Awards. B... Oh, so go on.
A, we have N is for Nice Ash up front for some
Obviously.
reason. A is for Steam Awards. B is for Dream Boat.
There we go. So B is for Dream Boat. Dream Boat, of course, being that amazing guy that we had on one of the previous casts. I'm trying to remember top of my head when it was. I'll look it up when I get back to you. But he was now in need of our help. Ours being the Team Fortress 2 community. He tweeted up a message, I think on the 28th of November, saying that he has been asked to come and cast at LAN at the Rewind event at the esports arena, and he was definitely going to do it, but now he's discovered he actually can't afford to, and he needs $500 Canadian. Nice Ash, you know who Dreamboat is, don't you?
I do. I met Dreamboat at I-58. That guy is genuinely one of the nicest guys I've met, apart from myself. Gotta throw it in there.
You would say that.
I
feel
would.
like it's your responsibility to name the nice people. You just go around and go, that's a nice person, that's a nice person, that's a... Hey, who gives you the authority? I'm Nice Ash.
I have been known to do that.
Excellent.
Because, yeah, fun. Dreamboat, it was the analyst for us, one of the analysts, at I-58.
Oh, cool.
Absolutely awesome guy. The only way I can sum him up is one of the guys that you can depend on when you need to. And, it's things like this. The community realize that because he's raised the money. He's going to Rewind. It's going to be epic.
So I think you're jumping the gun a little bit there. Right, so he's essentially, he said he needed the $500, and I think within like 3 days he was, Canadian, and within 3 days he was like, guys, this is amazing, the response you had is incredible, that's like 35% raised, and just now, as in just a few moments ago, he actually blew the top off of his $500 Canadian requirement. So yes, he absolutely definitively, he's in our chat at the moment, he absolutely definitively is going to land. You are going to see amazing commentary from the Rewind event at the esports arena. Dreamboat, whereabouts is that? Tell us in your raspy voice over the power of the internet.
Well, he can't utilize the full power of the internet right now. He's in chat.
Okay, good point.
He can utilize the text of the internet. Wait.
See you at LAN.
See you at LAN. He's saying with a beautiful picture of a fox wearing sunglasses. Right. That is awesome. We look forward to seeing or hearing your dulcet tones, Dreamboat. You are a dreamy boat. C, it's in Santa Ana, by the way. He's just got respect.
Oh, cool.
To his 20th of January in Santa Ana. Oh, and by the way, the episode that he appeared in was 393. The reason I should have remembered it is that it's called Pitching a Tent in the Dog Park.
Oh, yeah, that one.
That one.
Pitching a tent in a dog park, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that
It made sense at the time.
Indeed.
Okay.
As do most of our show titles.
I don't want to know what this one's going to be called.
Okay, C. Who's going to do some C for me?
Wait, which drug is that?
It's like E, but really calm. It makes you get up and sit down again afterwards. Right, we've had A, we've had B. C is for content that we have cut out because we're so pro that we realised actually, while it's interesting in and of itself, and yes, you should definitely go and check out the massive Steam update, it's the sort of thing that's better read than spoken about. D, on the other hand, is the most important thing that we have to talk about this week. It is DreamHack Winter 2016, the event, the collaborative, amazing, fantastic expression of Team Fortress 2 as it stands at the moment. Not your granny's Team Fortress 2, but 2016's Team Fortress 2, and in fact far-reaching enough to make it the beginning of 2017's Team Fortress 2. It was brought to us by Essentials.tv, which is why we've got Nice Ash with us, not just so that we can talk to him about being nice, but also so he can show us and tell us and explain what was amazing about this year's DreamHack Winter, which took place just a few weeks ago.
Okay, so this entire time I was waiting for a quick, dumb throwaway joke, but that was such a rambly, long sentence, it no longer makes sense now. So, thanks for that, even though you didn't know that was a thing.
Right, DreamHack.
Yes.
DreamHack was awesome. I can't put it into words.
Next one.
I can't put it into words. So can we?
Awesome.
No, go on. Okay.
Awesome.
No, it was a brilliant event.
Right.
We had Bren, Turbo Tabs, and Beta casting. It was absolutely insane. They really pulled it out the hat. Without them, it wouldn't have been anything. We had Esports United, Razor. I don't know how much you guys know about Esports United, but there's two people there that are just amazing.
I know about an Esports United, but I think it's a different one. Do you want to take us through what Esports United are and what they're doing at the moment?
Yeah, so basically Esports United are a small organisation that are putting on live events, getting tournaments set up, providing contacts between some of the large sort of sponsors and smaller people like Essentials. They're basically the glue that's sticking it together. But they managed to source the prize pools. We managed to get a €1,500 prize pool, which was awesome. Nice. Yeah. And that was half Esports United, and then they got Razor to match their half.
Oh, wow.
Brilliant. Yeah. So it's literally they're not massive. They're a small company, but they are doing so much behind the scenes. It's ridiculous.
Well, so this is one of the first times that I've heard of where a proper esports event has run where it wasn't an individual. It wasn't like a representative of the Team Fortress 2 community that footed the bill. It was an actual organisation. Yeah,
it was actual corps.
Wow. Actually, genuinely, of all the things that was super awesome about DreamHack Winter 2016. That for me is one of those breakthrough moments where actually companies care at least as much as, if not more so, than people who are making money from selling hats or keys.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it was a massive step for us as well because it's all the hard work that Wolf's put in over the years and, the work I've put in. We've finally made the first step in getting this to, the same level as CSGO, for example. It's the first step in a lot of steps, but it's the first one.
I mean, traditionally, this sort of thing would have been organised by Team Fortress TV.
Correct, yeah.
And they've done so many things over the years, and they've done things in different countries, major, huge events. why was it that then they weren't like front billing? Why was this Essentials and not Team Fortress TV?
Well, the Team Fortress TV were initially involved,
right?
But unfortunately, due to issues with getting staff to the event, and people's personal schedules, because the other thing is we're doing this all in our own free time.
Right.
It just wasn't going to happen. And that's where Essentials stepped in and was like, you know what? We can't let the community down. Let's do it. And it was all organized in about 2 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Damn. That's impressive.
For all of the things that were awesome about it, there was a little bit of like the experience you get when things have had 2 weeks notice to build up. The kind of the last minute crinkly bits around the edges that aren't just free flowing slickness that is like some of the other events we've seen.
Yeah, like the 3 days before the event. Oh, we need to get an article up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. We should probably do something about that.
So we should write that. Does anyone write? Does anyone know how to write? Can anyone read?
Yeah, Snivy pulled one out the bag for us on that.
We haven't researched that. We need to research animal husbandry first. God damn it.
Oh, you and your cardboard cutout cows. Right. So there was things. But like the things that we kind of want to take away from that is like, number one, Essentials.tf is now like a driving force.
Correct.
So that means that you're as in Essential.tf, you're going to be heading up. You're going to be producing more content for Team Fortress 2 in the future.
We are, yes. That's one of our big goals. Because if we can get people, coming to us to get various bits of content, whether that's via TFTV, via Blackout, whoever needs help, right, we can then go to some of the larger corps like Razer, Corsair, Logitech, for example, and say, look, this is going on. Do you know about it?
Yeah, there were a lot of people watching this, loads and loads. I mean, did you get huge numbers on the day?
We had, I think it was 800 or 900 on the first day.
Right. And
that was pretty much from the first half an hour.
Yeah.
And it held quite high for the whole event. And then the second day it was 1100, I believe.
That's pretty slick. I'm remembering like the last time DreamHack, was it DreamHack Summer or DreamHack anyway, no, it was DreamHack Winter last time.
Yeah.
Where they ran it over the course of 2 days. Were you in the same space in the?
No. This time we were actually in the exhibitors hall.
Right. Okay.
In quite a large booth. I think they might have been in the exhibitors hall last time, but we had a few problems with audio and
right.
Basically, there was a set of PA speakers pointing at our casters from another booth, which was causing a few issues.
Rings a bell from last time there was a Insomnia event, but I could hear in the background there was a party getting set up on the first day. It was madness. But were you? I mean, there was a thing where it was supposed to go on for 2 days last year, and it actually went on for 2 hours, and they ended up getting kicked out. Were you guys overrun? How did you manage the time?
No, we actually were sharing the stage with a CS:GO tournament, which delayed us on the first day for a few hours. They had a few issues, but to be honest, everything went so smoothly after that we managed to make up time. We actually finished early. I don't know how, but we did. Time-wise,
that's impressive. Normally, everything overruns in these things.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, we finished early. The event went really smoothly. Apart from a few audio issues, we even had time to get Sideshow involved.
Yeah, I saw that. He was on stage for a few minutes and then got kicked off. Was that actually set up, or was that just a little bit of a dodge?
See, I'd like to say no, but yeah, it was set up. Yeah, it was actually the Swedish military that dragged him off. Yep.
Wait, on purpose or by accident?
On purpose. I can't drop him in it. It was it was set up. We even got him the bananas. But it's one of them things. He's been such a large part of the community for so long. You have to get him involved if he's there. It just for the comedy factor of it.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
it was absolutely brilliant. The whole event was such a laugh.
I'm really glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad that it went off smoothly and finished on time. How was it felt within the actual? Because you obviously you're beholden to DreamHack. I mean, this is still something that you're putting on for the Team Fortress 2 people because Team Fortress 2 needs to represent. But it's also within DreamHack's space. How did they respond to you being there?
Well, it was actually Esports United which got us in. So it was their area that we were
there on
using.
their dime kind of thing. You had to
pretty
represent
much.
Esports.
Yeah, we were representing Esports United while we were there. But Esports United absolutely love TF2. It's the game that they started playing and that they still play, and that's why we're there. It's because of the community that we're there.
Right.
It's not because DreamHack wants us there or anyone else. It's because there is actual demand from the community that we can go, we are going to be here.
That's good. Yeah. Okay.
And that's the way it's always been, and that's the way
that's the way it's going to stay.
Yeah, I mean, even if Valve picks up the Chalice and drives Team Fortress 2 into this great new tomorrow, the only reason it's going to succeed is because the community really thinks that it's worth.
Wait, hang on. They're going to drive into the great new tomorrow. When exactly?
Tomorrow.
Is it Valve tomorrow?
Yeah, it's Valve tomorrow.
It's when the Essentials launch.
It's Half-Life 3, yeah. All right, so these are things that will eventually happen, I'm sure. We must believe in them. So one of the things that you did that was slightly different this time round was you got to play with casting essentials.
Yes, we did. We had a guy called Pazer, who's part of the Essentials team. He basically took status spec, looked at the code, and then rewrote it from the ground up to function and to be optimized. And it gives us the ability to do some really cool stuff, like the camera smooths. They went down really well. The other big thing we done was we got player cams in the game. I don't know if anyone noticed, but we got to thank Lassie for that one. He was actually coding custom programs to make that work on the day of the event because there were some technical issues. Yeah,
that is kind of mad. All right, I want to take you apart and talk about the Pazer's new casting essentials. So I know it's built on the Supreme Commander's TSC's status spec, and that's been effective for a while, but it's been broken. I'm taking information from things that I've read as opposed to things that I've tried to use.
Yeah, it's not been functioning properly for quite a while. So we wanted to get the Medigun panels back. Really, that was the main driving force, and then it was we can actually do all of this stuff. Yeah. And, Pazer being Pazer, just done it. It was awesome.
This is a case of scope creep actually resulting in things. Okay, nice.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, for once, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so there's a lot of cool things that are with this, and there was a page that went up on TeamFortress.tv recently, basically saying, here guys, go help yourself. So
yeah, we're not going to keep it back from the community. It needs to be open. It's Team Fortress 2 after all. You got to throw it out there and let the community do its thing.
I mean, there's a GitHub for it, so presumably you're expecting people to branch off and
yeah, we'd like people to actually. I'm a big advocate of open source stuff. If people can take this and make their own cool thing, you know what? Fair play to them. Do it.
Yeah,
sweet. I'm looking out at the TF crew community, see if the guys there are keen to do something with this. Do you know, it'd be really sweet. I mean, I think that there's a real potential for nicking some of this and tweaking it and doing your own thing. Perhaps we'll see Blackout
and you're
TV.
Perfectly welcome to.
Thank you. That's really sweet of you. All right, so that's DreamHack. That was DreamHack in a nutshell. Are we going to see DreamHack Winter by Essentials.tf 2017?
The chances are incredibly high. Definitely DreamHack Summer. Right. 17 is sort of 90% confirmed.
What about, the big question, and I'm putting you on the spot a little bit for this one, is Essentials.tv going to be responsible in a producer-style capacity for the big new Insomnia that's coming up in 2017?
No. Not yet.
Oh, no! Why not?
We're going to be involved, but we're not running the show on that one. The idea of Essentials is we help out. It's not that we take charge. So, it's Team Fortress TV's event and it's their production. If they would like our help, they are more than welcome to it. We would like to help.
Yeah, I really hope they reach out to you guys. The fact that you are on, it's a UK event as part as apart from it's an international event, but it's UK soil that it's held
in
on
the UK.
Yeah, it's held at the NEC.
And you both you and Wolf are physically located in the UK. The fact that you can go out on the floor and talk to the guys like ahead of time without having to book flights, you don't have to get special discompensation to leave your country of origin in order to arrange access to talk to someone is huge.
Yeah, the Insomnia headquarters is actually about a 45-minute drive away from where me and Wolf live, so we can actually go down there and physically talk face-to-face with them, which is always helpful.
Fantastic.
Side note, sometimes I just really hate you guys. I gotta make that clear. I really hate you.
I genuinely hate you a lot, Kronos, for the fact that you get really cheap computer parts and pretty cheap car parts. Well, cars anyway. Actually, no, now that I think about it, I prefer our IMO2 system. But yeah, you have a lot going. North America has a lot going for it. Yeah. Comes and goes, eh? Comes and goes. Plus, you could nip over and watch like DreamHack's or Dreamboat's excellent adventures in the world of esports arena in January if you really wanted to. It's over in California. Bit of a trek, I'll admit, but at least you don't have to take a plane. You could take a plane.
Bit of a trek.
Bit of a trek.
Hey, I'm flying there.
Wait, are you going?
I'm going, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm tempted now.
I'm going to basically meet some buddies. Because that's what TF2 is about, right?
That is pretty much literally exactly what Team Fortress 2 is about. It's certainly what Team Fortress 2 is for me.
So, what? It was what? Santa... Where is that
Santana.
Again?
It's in California.
Santana? Oh,
I
believe.
Santa Ana, yeah, that's the one.
Let's see. Santa Ana, California. Let's see.
I think it's in California.
Rough estimate, driving, it's only 29 hours drive.
Awesome. Do you know how many hours of drive it is for me? Let's not go there, shall we? It's quite some. It's like one of those ones where, like, Google will give you routes, but you'll have to swim the Atlantic first.
Right.
It will take 4.5 months and a lot of swimming. You'll be slightly damp and shriveled by the time you get there.
This doesn't help my original point of I hate you guys. Oh, it's only a 45-minute drive to the place we're in.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's definitely not the last we've seen of Essentials.tf. There's going to be more of you guys in the future. Hopefully more like interesting, exciting things coming out of you. Not necessarily out of you, but out of Essentials.tf website. Maybe out of you. I don't know. I'm not going to go there. But yeah, thank you out of the bottom of my heart for putting that on, for like stepping up to the plate and being someone. And I think like the Team Fortress 2 community will get behind the idea of like thanking you and Wolf and all the other guys who did like such an awesome job with DreamHack Winter. And we wish you the best for the next DreamHack and anything else you're working on in the future.
There's all sorts of things afoot.
Oh, I wish you could just...
I will leave it at that.
Oh, I feel teased now. I want to know.
That's what I do.
You tease.
I can't say. But
you're nice, Ash. You go around and tell people they're nice and then tease them.
Yes. Exactly.
What a weird occupational hazard. Right. The last thing we need to mention is YouTube. We have now released KritzKast on YouTube. We've got a couple of episodes up there at the moment. 3, actually, thinking about it. But 3 episodes. No, wait, it's 4, 3. 2 episodes up there at the moment. Math. It's not for everyone. Definitely not for me. But there's a few episodes up on YouTube. Go and check it out and like it and do the thumbs up thing. And, oh yeah, a big shout out to Hennison21, who did us the show art for this week's show. And of course, hats off to Wave Robin, who did the thumbnail as well. Brilliant work. Both you guys did just incredible stuff. You can contribute to us if you want to. Give us your artwork. The link is always in the notes. You can find them on KritzKast.com or find them on the bottom of the video in YouTube. It's down there. Go and click on the thing, expand them more when they click on the thing and give us your art. We really keen to have stuff that isn't just SFM. Like, there's nothing wrong with SFM. You would use a lot of SFM. But like, if you've got line art or something you sketched on the back of a napkin and then taken a photo of, it's still valid. It might not be awesome if you just sketched it on the back of a napkin and taken a photo of it, but like, put some effort in, do something amazing, and we want to celebrate the work that you do.
Yeah, we do.
All right, guys, this has been a relatively short show. And it's going to be shorter when I've edited out the bits that we've stopped for half an hour.
Yes.
Yes. Really short show. Nice,
You're welcome,
Ash.
Aggro.
Absolutely. Nice, Ash. We need to have 2 things from you. The first one of which is to name for us the player of the week, which, as you know, gets themselves a vintage lo-fi long wave hat, along with a prestigious title. Who's it going to be?
That's a tough one. It's gotta have to be Wolf Machina. Everything he done.
They use Wolf Machina?
Wolf Machina. Just everything that he's done at DreamHack and over the years for TF2. It's amazing. It's mind blowing actually when you really delve into the depths of it. I can't thank him enough for what he's done to the community. So go Wolf.
Thoroughly nice chap as well. I also have absolutely nothing against Wolf Machina, and I don't know with you, Connors. Did you hate him?
I'm good.
Okay, cool.
Not too much. It's fine.
Congratulations. No, like a normal amount of hatred.
An acceptable amount of intense hatred.
I can live with it. Congratulations got to Wolf Machina. You are this week's player of the week.
Ooh, yeah. Start the freaking party.
Oh, he's in chat as well. You can see a little smiley face from him. He's really happy now. Well, goodness gracious. Go back to bed, mate. You're ill. Go on, take your poorly arse off out of here. We don't need you. You've done your bit. Anyone you want to give a shout out to, other than Wolf Machina? Obviously, I know you guys are tight.
It's got to be Henny.
Henny?
Admin in it. Awesome. He's a legend at that stuff. And also Lassie for his epic coding skills at LAN.
Brilliant. Guys, amazing. Right, the other thing we need from you is a jolly nice goodbye, so I'm going to pitch in and just say goodnight to everyone. Good night, everyone. Thank you very much for watching and listening and joining us in our celebration of Team Fortress 2 within the community. For this week, we will see you all next week. Thank you very much.
Good night, all. Take care.
Oh, right. Good night, Kevin.
Subscribe to KritzKast, and while you're at it, ladies, check the link in the description to get a little bit more me, Scout,